How do you make an already good Aston Martin product better? You pluralize it. No, I don't mean have two of them. I mean put an S at the end. That's what Aston Martin has done since 1953 to a handful of their vehicles. The newest case in that is this, the 2026 Aston Martin DBX S. The DBX S. Excessive DBS. So, how do we get to an S here on the DBX? The DBX is already an amazing SUV. It can do tremendous things. It has a 4-liter twin turbocharged V8 engine making tremendous amounts of horsepower. It's more of that here. We've got a little bit more juice. We're making 717 brake horsepower, which equals 707 horsepower, but don't confuse this with the DBX 707, because that one actually makes 697 horsepower, whatever. So you got a bit more horsepower, you got 664 pound-feet of torque, you have a 9-speed automatic gearbox. This one also gets a reworked exhaust system, which sounds fucking awesome. Now, there's also a bit of lightweighting happening, which is also a fun addition to things with S's. This has optional magnesium wheels, which dips down a weight count of about 11 pounds per corner. This has a carbon fiber roof overhead. This has little bits of extra aero and cooling and all kinds of things to just optimize and efficiency and engineering buzzwords. But they all work together. If you have the full light-weighted package, you lose about 108 pounds. But more importantly, you lose that up overhead on the roof and at the rotating mast, which are the most important places to do that. They've also retuned the steering a bit, so when you couple all of those changes together, you get a DBX S that's more playful, that's more agile, that's snappier on turning. And because it has a bit more horsepower but great torque, it just rockets fucking out of every corner. And I love it. Enough to scare your co-passengers. It's crazy. It drives like a fat DB12. Just a heftier, or maybe a DB12 that doesn't have body issues and is happy in its size, or it's like a linebacker, maybe is a better analogy. Either way, this thing totally rips. 0 to 60 has to be 3 flat. It's a true rocket ship. The top speed's like 190 plus, and the interior is delightful. There's subtle changes on the inside of the DBX S. You get the S badge logo in the seat, and crazy fact there, to make it stand out as much as they wanted it to stand out, they used over 50 yards of thread on that little S. That seems crazy. You could probably save a few bucks. Use a little bit less thread. It'll be fine. This also has CarPlay Ultra, which is fine. We're having a few issues with the navigation, but that could be user error. It's kind of neat that the temperature controls are integrated into the CarPlay display, so you can access that kind of quickly. But this also has physical knobs, knurled knobs for HVAC stuff anyway. My nose is itchy. I promise I'm not picking it. Okay, so now we do have to talk about the price. 707 is in the mid-260s. This DBX S is in the mid-270s. As tested, we're at 362. Yep, holy shit, tons of money. Like I said, the wheels, those magnesium wheels are $23,000. A bunch of the carbon fiber stuff is another $11,000. Just like, and it's an Aston Martin. None of this is shocking. This car should not be inexpensive. And compared to what it competes against, everything else costs this much too. This is one of those rare SUV exceptions where I wish I could drive this on a racetrack, because I think it would do really, really damn well out there. Here on a curvy road, it's wonderful. And also, but even when you're not on the curvy stuff, when you're just cruising, it's comfortable. It's remarkably comfortable. It can still be stiff. The dampers are tuned for the sort of action that you want to do, be it in GT comfort mode. There's never really a true full comfort mode, but GT is softer. Sport Plus, you climb the ladder, and then individual mode. And I like how even if you're in Sport Plus, and you don't even have to go to individual mode. You can just click the suspension back down to GT with the button right here. You can turn the exhaust noise from shouty to quiet just conveniently without having to dive into menus, or you can just go for the direct twist the dial and find your different drive modes that way too. But back to the curvy road, because this is a fun one. I've never been on this road before. Harris Grade Road outside of Lompoc. Good stuff. It's broken up, it's rough, but the ride in here is still comfortable. I actually like when automakers use a road that's not perfect, so you can try to feel some of the imperfections. So this is a mix of those imperfections and the fun. And you expect to feel the flaws in the road when you have, 285 40 fronts and 325 35s out back. Just not a lot of meat under this thing in terms of sidewall thickness, but I didn't need second there. But a massive footprint in terms of the rubber. So, is the S better than the 707? Short answer, yeah, it's clearly better. Long answer, fuck yes!